Dear international students, welcome back to Full Scholarships. We are here with new scholarship video on every day. Today we will discuss about Canada Full Scholarship that does not require IELTS and TOEFL certifications to apply. These scholarships are for session 2022, 2023 and some of them are for 2021 also. So you can study in Canada on fully funded scholarships absolutely free. We will discuss about how to apply with live application process and video guide. Please do subscribe our channel and follow us on Instagram. To get to our scholarship link, you can check video description below. Today I will show you also how to get the video description. Many students ask where is this video description. So if you are new to YouTube or have not been able to find video description, simply, for example, you are watching a video. So let me open a video first. So here is a video and here you can check video description. On a phone mode it will be something different, so you can click on this show more and here on the top you can see the link. Similarly, in today's video it will be in the same manner, so simply click on this link. Once you click on this link, it will take you to our website here. So every scholarship video has the link in the description, so you can check video description and click on the links given. Every video has its scholarship link given below. So also you can get it from Instagram bio here. So you can get scholarship link anywhere, or you can message us at a comment down below. We will send you the link. Once you click on the link given in the video description, it will redirect you to our website here, where we can read details about Canada scholarships. Canada provides a lot of scholarships and has more than 15,000 study programs to have international students on board. So here are some details. Host country is Canada. Scholarship funding is fully funded. Programs, bachelor's, master's and PhD programs are available, and deadline varies from 2021 to 2022. So you can apply up to June, up to May, up to December 2022. So in short, you can say that there is no deadline at all, but it varies from university to university. So that's why we mentioned it in a varies and 2022. So here you can check list of Canada universities where you do not require IELTS. So you can check University of Saskatchewan. Lot of universities are there. We will discuss about these universities also, and we'll show you live application process to some of these. And similarly, here are the list of popular scholarships in Canada without IELTS. So you can check, we have mentioned a lot here. So how to study in Canada without IELTS. So there are three possible widely ways: that your English proficiency certificate, it means that you have your previous language, previous degree in the English taught language, and simply here are some universities that do not require IELTS at all. So we have mentioned list. So to begin the application and scholarship process, simply, for example, first number we have Saskatchewan University scholarships. So many students asked us about this university, and we have now brought this under scholarship and admission also. So here you can check deadline is 1st of December for this particular scholarship. So for more information you can visit here. Simply click on this visit here button here. Once you click on that, it will take you to our website here. So we have previously mentioned this Saskatchewan scholarship also, but today we will show you again how to apply to particular Saskatchewan scholarships. Now you will be on this page. Scroll down directly. At the end you can say click here to apply now. Simply click on this button here. Once you click on that, it will take you to official website of Saskatchewan University, where you can see how to apply, find admission and find programs. Simply you can check all details. Now scroll down a little bit, how to apply for admission, completing the admission application. Simply scroll down a little bit. Here you can see ready to apply. Now click on this apply button here. Once you click on this apply button, it will take you to the login page. If you have previously made account, you can use the same detail and login. However, if you are new, you can click on this create an account, then create account, and simply use the same email that you create on this account, and then simply click on sign in. So once you have your everything done, you can simply sign in. So use the same email and password that you created here, then click in sign in, this button. Once you click on sign in, it will take you to the website you under login. So if you have previously, your application will show here. However, if you are new, you won't have any applications here. Simply click on this start application here. So let the page load. So the page is loading. It might take few seconds. So once the page loads, here you have to choose an option for application. What do you want to apply for today? Undergraduate, bachelor's, diploma, joint admission, undergraduate program, graduate program. So we will show you for like graduate masters. You can simply click here. Then you can choose visiting research student or non-degree, masters or professional accounting, masters of professional accounting start, and all other grad programs. You can visiting research student or non-degree. Okay, so you can click on all other grad programs. Now choose the academic level for joint EAP and English program academic purpose, select other. Now graduate studies, I want, you can select undergraduate also, but I want undergraduate for, I want for masters, simply select term. So I want from you can choose the terms where when you want to start. So I can say fall term, then click on continue. So let the page load. It might take few seconds, depends on the internet speed. So then you have to fill applicant information, biographical information, English proficiency, academic history, planned program of study, funding information, and other. So you can check we have previously submitted few details, then we can save and continue. So if they ask any additional details, you have to fill that. However, we have previously filled some applications, so that's why we don't need to submit again. So you have to fill the details only one time. So let the page load and you can check all details. So I can take you directly to the funding information here. So this part comprises of scholarship form, and you have to mention, please indicate if you currently hold any funding from listed below. So if you have any of the scholarships, or if you have any applied to any of these scholarships, you can select that. Previously we had also this tax link. We have almost covered all these scholarships, and I can say like I have nothing right now. So you can, do you currently hold any scholarship listed below? So I can say no. Is your ability to attend a graduate program receiving funds? So you can say yes. So then you can save and continue. Also, if you want to apply to these scholarships listed in this, so you can apply to them and then select yes. Now you can check I have completed everything, then just have the signature. Now preview before submission. So this your application is complete. So you can now preview and you can check I have few fields left. So you need to complete all these red items, and once you have done, you can then submit application simply. So I have previously submitted, like I will show you. All you have to do is just fill these tabs that I have shown you earlier. So you need to complete all these tabs and then submit the application. So you can check I have these actions, I have these previously submitted. So I hope you understood the process. Now I will show you some more. So it was for Saskatchewan. Now I will show you for University of Alberta for both masters and PhD degrees. So for both masters and PhD as well as bachelors. So you can click here on this visit here button for University of Alberta. Click here. Once you click on that, it will take you to the official website of Graduate Studies and Research Program. So you can click, you can here above on the top you have these tabs. Once you take your cursor or click on them, you can have apply for admission, Canadian admission, international admissions. Simply go to this and then prospective students, then click on international admissions here. Once you click on international admissions, this page will open in front of you. You can scroll down and read details about it. So here you can check apply now. Click on this apply now button here. Once you click on that apply now, it will take you to the apply for admissions page You can read about graduate application process step-by-step guide. Everything is mentioned here. Once you scroll down, prepare and apply online. Scroll down here at the end. You can check apply now button here. Simply click on this apply button here. Once you click on that apply button, it will take you to the official website where you have to sign up or you have to log in. If you are new, click on this create account and let me show you. Okay, click on this create account, then sign up and use the same details that you signed up here. Use the same email and password and then simply click on this sign in. Once you sign in, you can check. You have to find your department or you can choose according to yours. I have selected civil engineering environment. Then you can search degrees. So you can check all courses. Here you can check all courses are mentioned here. So here is my course that I am looking for, MSc in transportation engineering. You can click on this. Once you click on this, it will take you to the official website of that course and you can check this application is open for March 2022. Simply click on this apply button here. So then click OK. So it will reload. So page is reloading. So now the application has loaded. So closing date is March 1. But when you click on application, so your application must be submitted by December 4. After that, it will be deleted from your account. So once you click, you have to complete the application. So fill the personal details, select gender, then date of birth, then country. Then choose the country of citizenship. Then type of citizenship. You can get study permit, applying for a study permit. Then if applicable, please select one. So I have none to submit. So have you previously? So I have not previously. Then click no. Then select the address. Select town. You should update your address. Then email address. So my address is same. Then emergency contact. So you can say other. Then simply click on save. So your application is being saved. Then click on next. Now we have to fill other details. So let the page load, updating the form to reflect current changes. So you should wait for the details to be saved. So if you have watched video till this moment, please do subscribe and like this video and comment any suggestions that you want. Now submit the language, select primary language. So I speak English. Then speaking, I have everything high. Then add language. So okay, if you don't want, then scroll down. So English is a medium of instruction letter, like if you have, you can also submit a lingo test. So English was my medium. Then click on next. So let the page load. Application is being saved also. So let the page load. This might take few seconds as it depends on totally your internet connection, and sometimes it varies from country to country, as the Canadian universities have some sort of security over the website so that they can't be hacked, or like that they have some privacy issues also, so they take cookies from you. And now you have to fill the academic history. Now fill the institution. Okay, now find your university. So I have found. Now country, degree stats, and then start end date. Now select country of institution. Degree name. Stats. Now start date. Complete date. So select completing date, then click on next. So your application will be saved. Then updating the form. Now it will go to next tab. So you need to complete all steps. If you somehow watch this video till this moment, please do like this video and suggest any change that you want us to show you so that it can ease your application. So it's highly recommend that you watch full video and click the link below in the video description to get to this page, and you can now find the references, then find email, now I have this email. I will copy this also, send type of reference academic, referee to, so you can also fill referee 3. Now click next. I have just temporarily submitted that. These are not genuine details, so you need to fill exact details of your professor. I'm just showing you how to apply, so please do not copy paste any of the details. Now finding and supervisors. So do you have any scholarship or awards that you expect to receive? I have no. If you have, then you can select yes, and then award name, then select stats, applied to intend to apply, so you should select this. So let me check first. Okay, you should search this. So you can select that. I want to apply, so say like 5000 CADs. Now add scholarship award, so you can add that. Okay, so this is not okay. So now supervisors, so I have no details about supervisor. You can skip. Now click next, and you should add these scholarships: 1 year Canada scholarship, 1 year graduate scholarship, and then apply to 1 year graduate scholarship. And so that's, I hope you understood this step. In funding, add 1 year graduate scholarship, then apply to 1 year graduate scholarship and use this university details. Now documents, official transcript, and degree certificate in alternate language and English translation if you have, then document checklist like CV, statement of purpose, all these documents, and then English as a medium like your previous degree was in English, that's certificate. And now we have to fill that, so let me upload these documents. So now uploading, after uploading documents, click next. So I have uploaded only mandatory documents. If there is something required, I will upload that later. So now click on declaration that I have all these correct details, and now click on this agree tab here. Now click submit. so your application be so submit your application. So you can check, we have to now pay fees, and you can save also later. So once you pay fee, your application will be submitted automatically. Similarly, you can go to this here back, go to University of Alberta official website like this, go to programs, or here you can go to apply for admission, click on apply for admissions, or you can go to uh, University of Alberta official website here. Let me go to official website first. So you can find bachelor's program, undergraduate study. So you can click on begin application. Once you choose your course and everything, it will take you to the website here. So you need to simply log in and use the same details. Once you log in for undergraduate, I am talking about, and then you can click on this start new application. So then click on this choose application type, choose a session. Now click create application. So you can check undergraduate application is in progress. So you can click open application. So here you can check, you have to fill all these details here. So you can check details mentioned here. So let me click on this review tab, and you need to fill all these informations, and once you fill you can review and then submit. I hope you understood the process. This is for undergraduate, and that we earlier submitted here, that's for, you can click on view applications, and that's for the graduate, for graduate and for undergraduate as well. I hope you understood the process. So you can select international student and undergraduate admissions, click here apply now. It will take you to this page here. So you can go to home and then add application and fill details. I hope you understood the process and like this video. Please press the thumbs up button. Before leaving, please do subscribe. Have a nice day ahead. I am signing off for Full Scholarships.